Hello, and you unfortunate viewers. My name is Justin Zartan, and we are going to look at a low budget productions. This ain't low budget productions. This is classified. Who is this? Heavy duty. Is this the first heavy duty figure put out by Classified? Maybe, maybe not. In my opinion, the roadblock from Cobra Island was supposed to be heavy duty. Anyway, this is the first one. He comes with two heads. One wearing a baseball cap backwards with a gold Brahma Bold necklace, khaki shirt, or is that supposed to be a white shirt with no sleeves, camo pants. Looks like he has a K-bar knife on his belt, some molded on grenades on his belt there, molded on grenades on his sash. And look, this is supposed to be remnants of his 3 3/4 Real American Hero. A set where he came out with like a all-in-one, like he was a one-man tank type thing. Here they're showing something here that you can clip it onto an arm. I don't know if they're showing this movable up and down and another thing. Not as cool. Here you can see that he has like a targeting eye. I guess this is the GiJoe version of Metalhead, kind of. Took the thing. You see his guns up in there, headphones. This was I believe this was a birthday gift. It's been a while since my birthday, and I've been meaning to do this. You know, starting a new job, kind of getting behind. I don't know if this is the new version of Urban Camouflage. Usually Urban Camouflage is black and white. It looks like it comes with two sets of hands, some fire effects in the back there. Man-powered heavy weapon system. I've seen pictures of it where there's the file card on the, looks like, well, when you're looking at it, would be the right side, the scan right there. I want to make sure, yes, I am filming, because I filmed a set the other day, and apparently it didn't take. There's more file card here. Again, they got some foreign languages up on here so they could make one box and send it to other countries. And there he is on the drawing. This is issue 150. Well, the funny thing is, I believe he came out at the same time, maybe a couple months difference, than boom, kitty cat. Budo. Kyle Budo Jusso. But well, that's another story. So the numbers are kind of odd how they're always racked out. It looks like a fist right there. Can't tell what the other two fists. That's what it kind of looks like. The other set of hands are two fists. I don't know why you want two fists unless you're supposed to be fighting. Originally, oh, wow. Let's see, is this opened? Looks like this was opened and not by me. Interesting. So is this a return? This was opened, but not by me. I didn't open this. If someone else can get this and return it, now I have to open and find out. I was just originally just going to show you the outside of the box. Let's switch this around here. I suppose I have two of these. Well, it looks like the blast effects are here. Well, everything is here. So that little piece of, even the little piece of paper is here. The back of the box has that new GiJoe symbol that they're running with. Does not look like anything's missing. The Brahma Bull necklace kind of gives me an idea of like a throwback to when it was at GiJoe number 2. Live action GiJoe number 2. When Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson portrayed, I think he was portraying Roadblock. Maybe he was portraying Heavy Duty. And there we go with the, you can't see it there. There's his targeting system for the hang. There's his head. I wonder why this was open. What is this? Is that the ammo belt? I don't know. It's kind of disappointing that it was open. I don't see anything broken on it. Maybe they broke something. He does not have a face that looks familiar. Like some of the times I get a face that looks familiar. This does not have that. Not even Denzel Washington or what's that guy? Not Nick Cage. Wesley Snipes. Not even slightly that. Maybe has that looking face. Yes, they are 2 fists. Blast effects. The music is a bit loud. Let's see if I can flip this around and see what we got. Bent up baseball cap. You know, I've seen, this has nothing to do with this figure. The Big Lobe came out with the first GiJoe movie, but that movie was a comic book or cartoon. And I always wanted a Big Lobe, and the Big Lobe came several times from the club, and I never got him. Anyway, I don't know why I'm thinking of Big Lobe right now. Gun. Everything looks like it's supposed to be here. I don't see why it was open. Oh. His knives are missing. Is that what somebody did? They opened it up and just took the knives? Or the knives are supposed to be there? Let's see. Doesn't show anything about the knives. Why would someone just open up and take the knives? But his knives are in his boot and on his belt. He's molded in. This reminds me of the time I got Dusty. His leg fell off. That package was open. Nope, that's not molded in. See, there's that there. Is that all somebody did was open it up to play with the knives? Oh, that's the knives there. That one's not molded in. As you can see, these knives are not molded in. This video has gone from just me talking about the figure to me actually playing with the figure. I don't know if I want to take him completely out and play with him right off. No! Oh, these are sealed. Kept putting missiles in there for nothing. Oh. Was I looking at the wrong side? Maybe I was looking at the wrong side. You can put missiles in there, but they're kind of shallow. Let's see how many we got. We got 6 here. The 8 and 2 there. That's 8. Huh. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna have to let the person who gave this to me as a gift know that this was open. That's okay. It doesn't bother me. I'll have to put them together then, sooner or later, then I guess. And that is number 150, heavy duty. Again, this is Justin Zartan talking about heavy duty. Number 150. The tape's even missing, which is weird. I'm going to give you a quick look around. Well, now that we look at this, you notice a big old rip. I wonder why it was opened. Let's check Budo. Nope, that's still sealed. I don't know if that's factory tape. Budo, since we are already talking about got him here, has enough items to make 2 figures. But they're, 2 heads, but they're, do I really want to go out and buy a body to make 2 Budos? This is kind of cool looking though. This, so I believe these were put out in the same collection numbers. So the numbers on classifieds are just random go-gandoms. So Budo, the first Budo figure I got was the 3 3/4 figure. While I was playing with him, his helmet fell off. I saw it bounce and then disappear. Never found it. I tore that room apart looking for that. I'm sure it was still in that room, just not where I could see it. That was that helmet. And like I said, that was a 3 3/4 figure. Since we're going to talk about this, we'll just look over the figure. When was he? I think this came out in 1987. Is when Budo was put into the line. From I remember, he has been in the comic books. Okay, back to the thing. His file card, the scan, another solid file card. I'm noticing that the pictures of the figures on the back are not in the colors. Are not the same as the